We'll now go to our latest installment of the Baker Staff Spotlight feature, this time about Daniel McKinney from Admissions.
Thanks, Wes. For this week's Baker Staff Spotlight, I decided to drop in with my good friend, Director of Admissions, Daniel McKinney. And what better way to get to know our staff than actually visit them firsthand at his house. And Daniel McKinney, thank you for joining us.
When I was a youngster your age, I was playing in a rock and roll band. I think most people would be kind of shocked to have looked at me then, because I don't look anything now like what I looked like then. And ours, the way that our music sounded, and our name was the Barnyard Pile. That's a true story. We didn't play very good music. It was just stuff that we liked, and it was a garage band, and we were awful, and we knew it, so that's what we named ourselves, the Barnyard Pile. I wanted to show you this. This is one of my babies, this guitar is an old acoustic electric studio guitar that was made in the 1940s, and it's still very lively. Oh, good one.
I'm sorry.
Guitar players everywhere will be happy to see that I did that. But as you can see, it has the F-hole guitar, and it has an electronic, what they call a pickup mechanism here that will amplify the sound of the music that you play on the guitar. And you plug it in here, and then it plugs into this beast over here. This is my prize. This is a Fender Tremolux amplifier, and they don't make them anymore like this. They have solid state electronics in these units these days, but this, if you look in the back, you'll just see nothing but tubes, electronic RCA tubes.
Oh yeah.
And so forth. Fender tubes, I should say. Pardon me for that reference to RCA. So you would take a cord and plug it in here. We won't do that now, but there is a bit of a story behind this, if you don't mind me saying so. This is this amplifier was built in 1964, and I walked into a guitar shop in Ventura, California, with my dad, because I said, "Dad, let's go guitar shopping," and he had me hook, line, and sinker the whole way. Because he said, "Yes, let's go." And I'm thinking, "Oh, great, Dad's in a buying mood. Let's go." So we went, and I saw this amplifier, and I thought, "God, this is really great. I'm going to get this thing." And then, in addition to that, hanging up on the wall was this other love of my life. Pardon me, Lori, for that reference. But this is my 1964 Fender Mustang.
Is this your pal for the Barnyard Pile?
This is the Barnyard Pile's lead guitar, that's for sure. And it's a rocking instrument. But notice the blue guitar pick also. You know, we don't mess around. But this is hanging on the wall, and that amplifier there was sitting right beside it. And I said to my dad, "That's the one, you know, these are the things that I want." And he says, "Well, great." And he said, "How are you going to pay for them?" Right there in the store in front of the cashier and everything. "How are you going to pay for this?" And I said, "Well, I guess I'll get a job." But Rob Flaherty or Ryan Beasley, if you can recognize this little guitar lick here, I would slightly challenge you. But anyway, they performed in 1969 at the Earl Warren Showgrounds, and their warm-up band was Jethro Tull. So anyway, see if you recognize this little guitar thing. And the rest would give it away even more. So So that's all you get. I have a 5-year-old grandson by the name of Connor James, and when he was born, that's a big moment, I think. You know, when you have your first, and the rest are big too, you know, but there's the new chapter of your life when you're evolving from a dad to a grandpa, or a mom to a grandma, and from a daughter to a, wow, you're a mother now, kind of a thing. And what is different about this generation from mine is that you have so many health, I'm missing a word in my sentence, but so many ways of monitoring the health of the new baby, even while it's incubating, so to speak, if you'll pardon that phrase. But one of the things that they have are these, what do you call them? They're the
sonograms?
Sonograms. I was missing that word. I couldn't make it come to mind. But being in the generation I am, I just refer to them as moving pictures. And, you know, we got to see him on the sonograms in there. So this is a little bit about Connor James. We've seen moving pictures inside your mama of you playing around inside her tummy. You like to move around, you looked around quite a bit. That's quite a little playground, isn't it? In there, wasn't it, Connor James? Welcome to this world, Connor James. We've been eager to greet you. Can you see the smiles, the joys, and the love that surrounds you? And then it kind of goes on and on.
That was very, very good. Thank you so much.
Sure.
McKinney, thank you so much for sharing that music with us and for giving us your time this evening. And I just had a wonderful time getting to know you better.
Thank you, Cyrus. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for KNBU-TV, I'm Cyrus Oliver. Wes, back to you.
This week, thebakerorange.com launched a special feature about religious life on campus. We talked to students to see how they felt about the role of religion at Baker.
I think religious life is a big part of Baker's campus, especially since it's a smaller campus. Unfortunately, I always have other things going on, other commitments when they have chapel during the week, but I mean, I still think it's great that they do that, and I think it's important to go to.
I feel that the religious life on campus is very strong. Everybody seems to have a strong faith here. And I really appreciate that because that's what I was looking for when I was coming to school. That was a big deal, to be around people that feel the same way.
I think religious life at Baker is pretty strong, it being a small campus and everything. They really don't pressure you to, go to church or anything, but they always give you the option of going, and that's always great to have.
I think it's cool that people practice religious views on campus. I personally don't practice any religion, but I like to see people out there believing in something. It gives them faith, and I think everyone should have hope in something.
I think that it's really good that we have different opportunities on campus like chapel services and FCA and that type of thing for Christians. It would probably be also good if they had some groups for other religions as well, but I suppose those aren't as highly represented, so people don't feel that they need to be involved, but they can come and explore if they would like.